me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want to go. We don't need.
We are at the confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington football team and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's Frank Gore, the veteran who sits third all-time in rush yards. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
At the 36-yard line.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. First carry for Raheem Mostert.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first down, Tannehill. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Michael O.J. Mudia. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
It goes without saying, but
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening.
I used to say that shit. I used to say that shit. I love piss on you. We all used to say that shit, but we didn't know, like, see, if we would have known, like, oh, this, wait a minute. That's what they was supposed to do. Wait a minute, he pissed for 14-year-old?
makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0.
Nah, bro. The moment I found out this man, if I would have found out he was Rondo, I would have whooped his ass. It would have been the R. Kelly.
That was an interesting look there.
I'm serious,
as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
So,
they'll try and run here with Mostert. He will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. So in their own territory, they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this. And we'll see, maybe a surprise pass. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
And y'all, they could have avoided it. They could have wrote a long-ass sentence and held that shit in the air. They could have been making cue cards for each other.
And he's going to have to eat this this one is down he goes. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the save.
They're picking up wherever they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge
thing is, our and he still outplayed all of them. Really what that was money. It was money and people he knew that he got around because of money.
Second down, this is going.
He went and did his thing.
It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go
because of that.
On third down.
So let me say this. It's not just, to be honest with you, it's not just his fault because he also was a victim, and he was a victim that just didn't get stopped. He was a victim that was still going through his own problems because he was also a victim, and then he got powerful, and nobody stopped him.
13 yards there, and Washington first.
They let him go. That's their own doing. They created it. They all created that shit. I blame the people. So they all knew exactly what he did, but they just kept their mouths closed. And then when one of them said, so if you're just going to get R. Kelly, that means you got to get everybody else. That means they know. They just keep their mouths closed because they want to get paid.
As a quarterback, Charles, you want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
R. Kelly, but there's more. Like, wait, so there is more? I'm not going to tell you.
And the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
The defense more than did its job. Now the
they
offense
said
is coming onto the field as he'll go for 2.
Somebody, it was an older male,
and
I think like
this is going to
his
be
sister
intercepted.
or somebody, older sister and an older male.
Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
R. Kelly.
back.
And apparently, like, their brothers all got the same treatment. But they said, R. Kelly was so fucked up that he's not enjoying this shit.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
He was a victim himself.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The only thing about him is just the fact that he got successful and he started doing it to other people. So he was just a victim that never even had a cure. So him himself is fucked up.
28-yard line.
And that's why he thinks it's cool.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Eluding the pressure right, and seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's third down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So a failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Tannehill.
All right, y'all coming back.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines.
Oh, my God.
Side judge here.
Bro.
Crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Say this nigga, man. I'm about to throw his ass to Hades.
Ron Hollins hit me. Who sent you, Ron Hollins?
What the How I just run out of jumps,
ball
bro.
down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
So I didn't even jump.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip losing. And he's got it past the 30 before he's...
I didn't even use a jump, though. Like, what the fuck?
That's what this fucking game is doing. I feel like when we got that much damage or some shit like that, it's just automatic to it's not
victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Apparently.
What they also understand is that
they did that shit to me a whole bunch of times.
But they want it to be, right? What they
I'm so confused. I did not use any jumps.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let me ask you this. So,
29.
In an anime, someone to make a black all black. Well, someone to make a black anime.
So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball when you get that little Texas leaguer that turns into a double. You would think that you hit it off the wall. Big time play for him on a short little pass.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Not right now.
Opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now.
You actually get somebody to stand behind
downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving down with first downs on each play.
That's why I asked that.
Trying to
ask
ram his
somebody else
way
if
in,
they
but they're
prefer
going to
y'all
hold
for
him
that.
back at the goal line.
Leads to
But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders.
And he's in.
I'm like,
touchdown.
No, I don't fuck with it. It's just that I'm so stuck in my own world, in my own head right now. It's just like, I don't trust nobody else's shit until I come on my own shit. I'm being real with you because I gave everybody time. I don't give a fuck no more. I gave everybody time to create their shit. Now I'm like, fuck it. Well, they better do it before I do it. That's all I gotta say. Because the moment I do it, that shit.
It falls incomplete.
I gave people time. I gave people time.
I think we're going to see more and more of this continue to flow into the NFL game, and that is the quarterback run game. Not successful here going for 2, but it's not something that they shy away from totally anymore either.
If you want something, you really have to do it yourself. Like, we got all these celebrities.
I think so. Anytime it's short yardage, anytime you can go ahead and keep the ball in the hands of the quarterback who's athletic, you go ahead and do that rather than risk a handoff or a pitch.
To be honest with myself,
get it done there. That two-point try fails.
I don't want to see the same reflection
at their own 27-yard line.
They say it's like who do you have majority around you all the time?
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now.
But they say that, but it's really the truth. They say that, they don't, but it's really the truth. Because every time I look at some shit,
a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy is like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go. Because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu.
Yeah, he does.
Past the 20.
But,
and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust-up defense to get the big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6.
They don't try to make it like,
yeah, it's just
they go at a black character. They go at a dark-skinned character and shit. I'm like, wait a minute, so they had a dark-skinned character, then went a white character. Oh, that's why they don't have the white character, because there's already white characters in there. That's why they don't need, because you can easily do that. They got so many I looked up like anime characters that are American anime characters. And most of the characters I saw, I didn't know were fucking American. I gotta go back and look it up. Shippity from Gundam.
At the 25 on the touchback.
It's more though. I gotta go back and read the list. But
out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
I'm gonna look it up.
And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position.
Carried American, like, white patrol of American
all you say to your guy is, listen,
they got a whole
just take
bunch
care of
of
the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early.
I don't know about fucking with you. Not fighting you.
That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things set.
Let's wait for Trey to come back.
And give their defense a little bit of a chance.
God damn it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
But there is that dude from Black Sant. He's he does black sins, and I would like to see what he does.
Able to avoid him.
I would like to see
He's got the first down and more past midfield. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I think he's still
15 yards the pickup.
Like he used to be
Washington.
he used to be with Webtoons, and then he said they wasn't like taking. He said they were taking too long to release his stuff. Like they went and released what was that giant called? What was that shit called? The Monkey King shit. That shit with the fighting tournament. That shit that just came out and then went away.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
They released that shit. So he was saying that when it comes to like black creators and stuff like that, like I wasn't trying to go because I felt like there was some race type stuff. So I was like, I don't know if he's telling the truth or not. But he was saying when it comes to black creators or
a shotgun snap for Tannehill.
They released
over the middle here to Brown.
All the white and Japanese
and he's
shit.
going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Yeah, he said he actually had his shit like a long time ago. They just keep pushing his shit back. I don't know. So I'm trying to see what the fuck he do, like, cause he got good shit. Like, his shit is good. Like, I would like to see that. I like his shit. I like his work.
Caught by his running back,
it's him and his wife.
That he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Share it with the stop before it becomes really big.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Jaden Smith did that one show on Netflix, did that one thing on Netflix, but that it was his own anime. That shit blew me. That shit blew me. I tried to, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It lets me know that imagination is really powerful though. It lets me. Yeah. But the thing is, there's a basketball player. He's gonna create his own.
Here's Tannehill now on second down.
Like I said, if I had money, bro, I'd be good.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Tannehill throwing again. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Give him 16 yards there. It's a Washington first down.
First down,
Washington with their first trip to the red zone thus far. It's first and 10 at the 14.
Oh, no. Yeah. That's a Sailor Moon character.
To the air again, Tannehill.
Yeah,
and that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers,
Serena Usagi,
I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it.
She is. She's actually stronger than Bears, too.
Pass on first down that leads to a second and 10.
I think Gigi knows.
She really is. She's an omni god.
Mostert.
She can blink people out of reality.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Literally,
she is the creator of all worlds and universe.
He said, what do we like?
Her ultimate form, Sailor Cosmos,
we step aside here in this second quarter.
Multi-universal.
Washington on third down.
That's why she can't die.
2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Yeah, she can be serious.
She actually can't. And the reason why is because she's multi-universal. She can jump from parallel universes. So all she can have to do is jump from the universes.
So what's the point of her fighter? Everybody just singing along and shit?
Yeah.
What's the point? You just do the same dance over and over again.
Exactly. Let's do it. She can stop time. Yo, she can literally make and destroy souls.
She's not shouting.
She can make and destroy souls.
You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No
She's
way.
Oh, he about to say the same shit as Gwen and what's that, Zeno? You want to say Zeno? You want to say Zeno? I think
She like in her movies, she be one-shot in whole planet. In her movies, she be one-shot in planets and shit.
Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 20 on the year. And Washington able to cut into that deficit.
But if they can't,
the scoreboard still does not look good, but at least they polished off that goose egg.
Yeah, they've been thoroughly outplayed in the first half. Finally, a little spark of life, but it's going to take a lot more to add to that flame for them to thoroughly get back into this one.
For everybody.
Joey slide out and kick off after the touchdown.
Do you remember when Broly had those little green dudes and he was laughing at him after he destroyed their planet? She can do the same thing, but like 1,000 more planets. So I don't think. So they said that her endurance could take what's it called? What is
the Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Because their endurance is so strong because she's been through the center.
Watson on first down. Left side complete to Lockett.
Nah.
Is that from the Vikings?
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 35-yard line.
I don't know, because technically the god at the time is beneath her, so that don't really put him off.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, first down.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack. And guess what he's doing?
I mean, he sounds strong, but I'm not familiar with him, so I can't say. But I can tell you, each time Sailor Moon come back from the dead, she come back stronger. So
first half
I don't know about that. Like if he kill her and bring her back, that's not. I don't think. Well, her ultimate form, Sailor Cosmos, is like completely invulnerable. Like she's not relying on the crystal or anything anymore. She's just fucking God.
At halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman in the game.
Like all the
universe stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Yes, that's the level that she's on. But she don't need to kill him with a heartbeat. She just like a thought. Like she'd be like, you know what, you don't need to.
He's going deep for Brown. It's caught at the 10. And he's going to take it in.
Like they hear that shit. Like,
A.J. Brown.
They were ignoring that shit. I know she's that strong. He's just going to ignore it.
I mean, you can Google it.
Correct me if I'm wrong. That was just a simple fly route.
You gotta look at the canon, man. Like, if you look at her two movies, in both her movies, she blew up a whole planet. Just like blow it right up.
And he just kept going all.
Well, I know, but I'm trying to tell you because you think she just seen it dance. Like that was her.
They will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone.
They edited it because it's America. They edited it because it's America too.
Right.
So yeah, it's less
ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt. You did try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes.
Nah, but if you're really curious about it,
His pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 49. So they will accept the penalty and move
If you look
forward.
at like Goku versus Sailor Moon, like majority of the time, the people who do their research, it's like hands down Sailor Moon.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They'll break the huddle. Send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5.
Like, she can't be killed. So how you gonna win against
they did a thing with
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time.
They did half of that in the tournament of power already. They had like a character like Sailor Moon and shit.
They escaped the first
They had a character.
I'll pick a few characters. Real good on my character.
They had a character that basically like they was based off the movie. They put it in
the creators of Dragon Ball Z, I think she's married. The creator of Dragon Ball Z is married to the creator of Sailor Moon.
That was you,
out of the gun, Watson. And this is taken in
I'm
the
looking.
5.
I don't remember. It might be
Philip Lindsay. He scored on the ground and through the air. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Steelers 40. Washington 7.
What's the name of the creator of Dragon Ball Z?
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Yeah,
that'll be a little too hot to handle as it'll skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
I'm going to keep bothering because I'm in zone.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football,
she's married to Hunter X Hunter.
Hunter. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game.
It's because they have so much open pedophilia.
Something goes wrong.
You
may put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half.
And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Right. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill. Man open left side is Brown. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
He has to find his father. That's the game that they're playing
Flushed
right
out
now.
right.
His father is actually making it
incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Eventually in the end, Royal, Don ends up finding his father, but they were doing some type of like election, and his father was at the election. And the Royal, to do that, they used to be gone all the time in a suit.
Well, not the best.
He was also there, and he like uppercutted Don's father.
He
straight uppercut him like a bandage to teleport.
Cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second.
He did that to Don's father because he said he was upset, like, you got this man. Exactly. And he said, "See your son." And he was all of that.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to
even though
apparently
Don's father could talk
halftime report. Coach. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead.
Yeah, but he allowed him to hit him like that. He just let him punch him and just let it go. Like that was well deserved. I guess he was trying to put up like keep his professionalism and all that. Because the crowd was like actually
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on. Here's what we think they're going to do.
You ever seen the show called Air Gear? No, not Air Gear. I'm sorry. Air Master.
Change-ups. We're going to see him when we kick it off.
That had, even though it was a girl lead, but it had action. It had probably like 12 episodes, but it had action.
And he's got it across the midfield.
It's a girl league called Air Master. Oh, you seen it?
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Like she fight this girl from high school. It's like we call it like the guy who's watching. No, like the guy who's just talking about
7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
High school kick
It's complete to Brown, right side.
It's like that in a way.
Have another first down here as the tackles made.
This girl, she was a gymnast, and she starts like fighting a whole bunch of people like every episode.
This one moves the chains. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into the second half blowout material. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get it.
She got her own
that's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Session. The obsession type characters like Orochimaru and Hisoka.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13.
Here we go, again. 59. 54.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
No, well, it won't take forever.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
Check 52. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
He'll buy some time right. He'll pull it down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I think that. Wait till
they'll try the air now with Watson.
It was nice.
They'll find Lindsey here. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what you've been talking to me.
Oh, I've been talking to Carl or something?
Yeah, that's what you've been talking to.
Hey, Carl.
Oh, I get at this one.
Congratulations to you, too, nigga. You right up next. Y'all, what? I think it was, I might say August, September.
Operating from the gun, Watson. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Philip Lindsay with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And this offense is running away with this one. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
If we make it to OT, we're doing just hands to OT too.
The best guys ready to make that play.
Let's face it. It was executed well. There wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play.
Yeah, we doing just hands? You want to do just hands?
Very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an onside kick situation.
All about the numbers.
All about the numbers,
If I get
It's
you,
a new game now.
one hit.
Don't lie.
One hit, that's all it takes.
Nah, I don't like this angle. I don't like that angle.
First down throw, Tannehill. That's complete to most out of the backfield. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. It's a gain of 5. And
I don't like that
second down.
At the 42-yard
To throw is Tannehill. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that going to be incomplete.
That shit feel like a whole different video game when it's just hands.
That's because really there hasn't been many.
That
This
joke feels
defense has been
different.
all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better
We can go to Thunder
defenses in the
God
league,
and do just hands.
talk to someone around the NFL. They
If
all
that's
say
what
the
y'all wanna
exact
do.
same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Cadbury egg.
From the gun on third down.
Why are you looking at me like that? What did I do?
Going right side here, and that's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Brings up 4th down.
You work tomorrow? No, I'm thinking about doing that. I have to wait a long time for Uber. I don't want to do that.
On 4th down, Tannehill.
Trying to do is I can get extra money.
This one into the
It's
hands
all,
of Metcalf.
it's all on site.
He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
Hey, God. Oh!
First down throw, Watson. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that.
I still ran it to it.
A little bit, and that's what we saw.
Oh, my God, man.
No
gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Isn't it fun, bro? Isn't this fun?
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. This is caught.
Hey, bro. You don't hit me one too many times with your weapon, bro.
Marquise Brown hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, so they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Joey slide out.
Get him, guy!
Yeah, that's how you do it.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, it's just, everybody else throwing shit.
About ready for their next drive. Still comfortably on top.
I'm throwing shit at you.
As they start things here with a 1st and 10.
Oh, Quez hit me. Quez killed me with his weapon, man. Trey over there stealing people. What an honor.
They've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down,
man. All right, Quez.
It doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yards.
On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. And that play went nowhere.
How the fuck you accidentally grab your weapon and go all the way down there to kill me? Come on now.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd
well,
and
like
13.
Kill. Alert. Play 31.
Watson. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And now it's 3rd down.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
At the 39-yard line.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Kill yourself.
Faking the give. Now Watson. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
I'm trying to do my angry punch. Oh.
Man, we called it right. Oh yeah. I stole the most niggas. I did the most damage. I was knocking shit out.
Line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10.
Oh, damn.
Hey, that punching shit got fun. I ain't gonna lie. It was awesome. Yeah, it's got fun. It's got fun.
That's what I be doing. You gotta have a fast.
Oh yeah, I could just turn off the weapon.
You gotta have a fast
passes now in the ball game, and this Steelers offense is running away with this one.
And
this one was
I think so.
as they just add on to their big lead.
Steelers 55, Washington 17.
I know that ain't your fastest character.
Ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Ain't nowhere. Oh yeah.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the
I guess I didn't throw it. Turn it off. My fault.
Out of their hat. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Mostert.
That's how you pick up a first down. You know where the sticks are. You know where the first down marker is, and you find a way to get there. That's called having vision.
He had a lot of vision last week, didn't he? NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was dominant. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football.
Still fucking his head up.
And not allowing that to happen. Did not let him get downfield.
That's so fucking his head.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill.
Yeah, I just better like playing like a
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. On first down, it's Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Stole my kill.
Tannehill's
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
On first down, Tannehill. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
That shit was waiting for you the whole time.
Tannehill throwing again.
Oh yeah.
That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Look at the ball.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Again, Tannehill. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 21st touchdown of the season. And Washington able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
Steelers 55, Washington 24.
God damn.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Damn.
Taken about 7 yards deep. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. 30. Still going.
All you got to do is look
damn,
at
they killed you already. I let you live and they killed you.
It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you see both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Steelers 62, Washington 24.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Yeah, I did.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
God, man, was determined. Oh, yeah.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. See, I can't turn my back either, man.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Flushed out right.
Oh, my.
Seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one.
Oh, my God, man.
Now it's 3rd down.
That was about too slow. It really was.
The way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington.
What you gonna be talking about?
Tannehill on 1st down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's going to be caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Wow, man.
And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
See, who's playing this man, guy?
Washington 31.
This is this game.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
He's been waiting for a moment like this to shine.
After the touchdown.
So this nigga go crazy with the
Taken about 7 yards deep.
Let me get a powerful nigga.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Right.
Y'all playing with weapons or no weapons?
We keep on no
the
weapons.
line
It's
to
cool.
start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. You still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We know these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
He's going up top for Taylor. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 24. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the game.
After the interception, here's Watson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And now Watson throws another interception. William Jackson with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Them people love you.
Making it easy on themselves here down the stretch.
People love. See, them people love you. Can't be doing that to them. You need to go see your customers.
Keeping someone in the game
and your
instead of being able to shut the door. It's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
God dang. I'm getting pieced up over here.
Taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches.
Oh, yeah? Come on, bro.
Almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Now Mostert. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
3-yard pickup.
And they'll run it with Mostert. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Hey, check back 16. Check back 16.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield, and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
Tannehill's pass intercepted.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. From the left hash, this from 46. And this is no good. Close but no cigar, just wide right. And this score will stay right where it is.